going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! I didn't say.
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin. I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Jedi. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody had a great weekend and hopefully nobody did anything stupid. So we're here. I've got Poots hidden backstage, so I'm gonna bring her up. So hey Poots, how you doing?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Well, happy Sunday to you and daylight saving time. Hate it.
Oh, don't even
So
tell me. And my dogs have just been beside themselves. God.
I know everything is just all messed up. So it's dark when it shouldn't be, and I don't like it one bit. So
No.
everybody, we're here. We might have some other uh, friends join us tonight. We'll see if anybody pops by, but so far for right now, it's the Jedi and Pooch show. So buckle up. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah,
I got a question. Who is
yes.
just now learning that you needed to turn your clocks back
Back.
last night? Because
I
I have
figured it
been
out
here when
yesterday.
y'all have done this. I've been here when y'all have done this, and I'm going, oh, hell, that was last night.
Well, for those who maybe forgot, spoiler alert, daylight savings time ended. So if you are in a place that observes daylight savings time, it is time to fall back and set your clocks back. So you're welcome. There was one year I actually continued to live my life on standard time, and it was an experiment. I had my own time zone. So
Well, I've got one on what time it is now, and one that they're close together, and one that's not. So it's 8 o'clock
right.
on one and 9 o'clock on another one.
Life
Well,
can
I
be
have to know when to
confusing.
feed the girls because they're like, I don't care what clock changes. The feeding time does not change.
Right? Absolutely. Well, anywho, so we're all here. We've got a long case tonight. We're not going to play the whole thing tonight. It's a little over 2 hours long. It is one case, as far as I can tell. And I haven't really watched the whole thing. I just was able to see the beginning, and I think the title is accurate, Scary Boyfriend Drama. So, just putting it out there if that's something that upsets you, this may not be the video for you. But before we get started, I do want to call out a couple of things. So, first and foremost, Legal Fiction, making it rain with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. That's very generous, Legal Fiction.
Man.
Yay! And then member for 21 months, also Legal Fiction. So, congratulations.
Wow, dude.
I know. And then Andy, the left-handed bandit, super chat for $5. Cheshire Cat wants to spoil the host. So glad his card still works. So thanks, Andy. Appreciate you. And with that, let's remember to do all of our jump kicks, backflips, like, subscribe, all of those things, and we will get ready to watch some court. Do you want to watch some court?
Yeah, but I don't want no scary boyfriends.
Okay, no scary boyfriends for Poots. All right, well, let's go.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, wait, I gotta do the screen thing. How do I? Oh, there we go. Okay. Is this my first time doing this or what? Okay, let's do it.
We're waiting for the attorney on Maren.
Yes, I apologize, Your Honor.
You're fine. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Philip Maren, 25-0248. Appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. APA Bart Buxton on behalf of the people of the state of Michigan.
Your Honor, David Rudoy on behalf of Philip Marin, who's president standing to my right. For the record, P57, 169.
Okay, Mr. Mayor, that's the one that I am. Okay, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor,
Oh, and before we get started, someone got a blowout. Okay. I don't know if you noticed, but oh gosh, is this Judge Washington? I think it's Washington. But anywho, so keep an eye on her hair. It is fabulous. So check it out.
we have two lay witnesses. They are here and the people are ready to proceed. However, it's my understanding that the defense wishes to ask for an adjournment.
That's correct, Your Honor. If I may.
Yes.
Your Honor, there are 4 different cases currently that Mr. Marin is charged with related to the same complaining witness. One of those cases involves criminal sexual conduct as well as 8 total counts, including similar counts. I believe that there are statements made by the complaining witness that are on video, that there would have been other versions of said statements on discovery that it's yet to be received by my office. There's also a second case in front of Your Honor that are 2 misdemeanors. I believe the people are going to be amending the information on this case to add those 2 misdemeanors to this file. I don't want to speak for brother counsel, as well as the people are going to be amending the information and increasing the charge in this case, would be my understanding, from home invasion second to home invasion first, which was just made to my awareness this morning. I have not received any discovery, and I did send out a discovery demand requesting all of the discovery for the newest case, which was just sworn to on Tuesday. And I would just note for Your Honor, the delay in that case being charged is not due to defense. I have been in contact with Ms. Abigail Tepper, assistant prosecuting attorney, about arranging. Mr. Marin has been ready to turn himself in. Obviously, there was, and I did request the discovery in this matter from that case, but due to that, I don't believe I would be able to effectively cross-examine the witnesses. It wouldn't be full and fair cross-examination because I would have no idea if statements that they're making might be contradicted with prior statements that they made to the police in all of these other cases. There are quite a few videos, and I would also just note on the new misdemeanor case that is in front of Your Honor, it was confirmed to me that discovery was set and that there were 14 videos. However, that was not made aware to me. It was just a week ago, and there are 14 videos that I have not had the opportunity to review yet. I did locate them, but just this morning, so I haven't had the opportunity to review all of those videos. So for the reasons of the discovery issues related to these new cases and wanting the opportunity to review all of this new discovery that's going to be coming to me, as well as the fact that the people are amending the information to increase the charge and amending the information to put the 2 cases together, which I was not prepared for this morning. For all of those reasons, I would ask for a brief adjournment, Your Honor, so that I may be able to more effectively represent my client regarding cross-examination.
All right, so that's his really, really long-winded saying of he doesn't have discovery and he doesn't feel that he's prepared to proceed. So brevity is not one of his strong points, apparently. And I found somebody backstage. So, hey, Sly, how you doing?
Doing great. Hope everybody's having a great night. Wonderful.
Right on. Well, glad to
It's
see
the
you.
amazing Fly.
Hey, Boots.
Yay. Well, thanks for joining. We might see Therina pop in at some point. I know she was at a hockey game, so we'll see if
She
our
got a
resident flight
picture taken
attendant.
with her favorite goalie.
Yes, she sure did. So we'll see if she's able to join us because, we always need our resident flight attendant to tell us what to do.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, so what do we got here? So we got this guy, right now his defense attorney is trying to make a case for not being prepared to defend his client. And so I think Java Puppy's on the right track with the flow chart so far. Legal Fiction is warming up the wood chipper. I think those are solid plans at this point. So let's go.
The future preliminary examination.
But the request to amend is only coming after testimony, is that accurate, or?
So that is correct, Your Honor. I'm making clear for the record that we would be planning on changing the home invasion second to a home invasion first and moving the 2 misdemeanor charges that are currently before Your Honor and are set for a pre-trial on November 3rd. We would plan on combining that case into this one, as there is a stalking charge, and the stalking would be throughout the range of these incidents.
Okay, and then just so I'm clear, you also want to, that's one of the reasons why you want to adjourn, but then also because there's some discovery, you received all the discovery on this file, correct?
Well, the discovery that is directly related to this file, yes, Your Honor.
That's
but
what I'm concerned about.
Yes, but what I would say is, Your Honor, these cases are all intertwined with each other. How are they? Okay, so all 4 cases involve allegations related to the relationship of Mr. Marin and the complaining witness, Marlette Wallace. In all of the cases, there are statements made by Ms. Wallace to police. Well, I don't know about the newest case, but I must assume, based on the fact that it's a criminal sexual conduct and assault by strangulation case alleged, where Ms. Wallace is the complaining witness and Mr. Marin is the defendant, that she must have made statements to the police regarding their relationship. There were statements made to the police in this case regarding their relationship over the past 6 months. And so those statements may or may not be contradicted. There may or may not be exculpatory evidence in the discovery, for which I have not had the chance to review. Because I can't say, and Your Honor, I don't want to mislead the court, that there is exculpatory evidence contained there, but there very well could be. And I haven't had any opportunity to review all of that evidence. Also, 1 week ago, I was sent 14 videos in relation to that misdemeanor case that's in front of Your Honor, but due to a clerical error in my office, I was not made aware of that, and I have not had an opportunity to review. And so all these cases are involving different events within a 2-month period in their relationship. And throughout the discovery in this case, there are statements made about those other events. And so as far as like the witnesses' credibility and those sort of issues, having an opportunity for myself to review all of that evidence and see if, because it certainly could be exculpatory in nature, the evidence contained in these other discovery packets. And
I don't see how you can use statements from another case in this case.
May I?
Because I'm sure there'll be an objection as to relevance. If you were to question her about something she said at another time completely unrelated to this, what does that got to do with this case? He's being charged with a home invasion 2nd degree. Why do I care what the nature of their relationship was when I am determining whether or not there's probable cause about a home invasion? I don't care.
May I?
Why?
Oh, I'm sorry.
There is also, then there's, well, the other 2 are misdemeanors, correct?
There is an aggravated stalking, Your Honor, but we do not plan on proceeding on that aggravated stalking. Then good. I wasn't quite sure, Your Honor. I was trying to look in my file to figure out if that was. We would not be moving forward on the aggravated stalking.
Yeah, that was denied. So
okay.
We have a home invasion.
Correct.
I don't care about the nature of your relationship.
May I respond?
And I also know that I flew back here to do this exam today.
Well, I understand that, Your Honor, but I would just note for Your Honor, it is relevant. Witness credibility is part of the determination made by
Absolutely.
Your Honor. And so if a witness's credibility is at issue and there is exculpatory evidence contained that has not been given to defense attorney regarding witness credibility.
In this file. I thought you said you got all the evidence for this file.
I did not, Your Honor. What I was making clear is I made related to the police report made here. But what has come to my attention, and I have worked to get this discovery, Your Honor, is that there were various other police reports, various other videos
On this file.
where the witness made statements.
On
Those
this file.
They are related to this file.
No,
Your
on
Honor.
this file number 25-02488.
Yes, they are related to this
They're not-
file.
He has not received all the police reports for this file?
He's received all the police reports in regards to this file, Your Honor.
What police reports are you looking for?
I'm looking for all the police reports on that they would call on all the other files. They are all
No, that
relevant
has nothing to
this
do with
case.
today.
Your Honor, this
Call your
case is the
witness.
latest in time.
I'm not withholding or holding this over when we have witnesses here. And I also, you could have notified me prior to today that you were not going to run this exam. And so you have not only wasted the witness's time, you've wasted my time. And I left my sick mother to fly here to run this exam.
Very well, Your Honor. I would just like to make a statement for the record.
You can absolutely make a statement for the record. You've made a long statement for the record.
Judge is not impressed at all. So she is not pleased with this defense attorney, I think is kind of the headline here. Any thoughts?
I think I'm on her side. I mean, I think I just put it in chat. He's not a nice person.
No.
I want to be standing in his shoes right now.
Right. Well, and especially since
I
she
wouldn't.
flew back here to specifically for this exam, and he's saying that he's not ready.
Yeah, that's a wee bit of a problem.
Yeah, she's not pleased.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd hate
let's
to
see.
have to clean up the floor where he is.
Right. There might be a puddle under him. I do want to catch up on a couple of super chats. Andy, the left-handed bandit, for $2. Fancy Pants ice ball fee for Tharina. Thank you very much. And Bill Nivar, Zamboni fee.
Zamboni fee.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Love the Zamboni fee. Thank you. Thank you very much for the super chats. We appreciate it. So let's keep going now that she's put the smack down and then also threw some shade about like, oh yeah, you can continue to make long statements for the record.
Right.
I would
Yeah,
like
go
to
ahead,
hold
go
this
ahead.
over so that you can get some discovery that has nothing to do with this file because you think it has exculpatory evidence as to the credibility of this witness's statement. I don't know if she made statements that contradict what was stated here. But what I do know is what she said in another file, I wouldn't let in for you to talk about on this file anyways.
Okay. May I make a statement for the record,
You
Your
may.
Honor? Your Honor, I'm just stating for the record that will be unable to effectively cross-examine these witnesses based on the lack of discovery related to files that occurred within the same time frame as this case, and therefore I will not be able to effectively represent my client regarding his Sixth Amendment right to confrontation, and that any cross-examination testimony or any testimony taken in this case should not be admissible at a later trial because there will not be a full and fair opportunity to cross-examine.
Did you want to respond?
Your Honor, he's reviewed the statements that were given at the time of this incident. I believe that he's effectively been given the statements that she would be testifying to today, Your Honor. And we have witnesses, we're here already.
And she's not going to be testifying about statements that was made in another file. It's not relevant to the home invasion on this file.
Your Honor, there
She's
were
here to
statements
talk
made in
about
this.
a home
Okay.
invasion on this file. That's what we're talking about.
I understand, Your Honor. I'm just making a record for the future potential of preliminary examination transcripts being considered non-hearsay at a trial if there was a full and fair opportunity to cross-examine. And I'm trying to make a record that this will not be a full and fair opportunity to cross-examine because I have been denied certain discovery that I believe is relevant. If
I
the
don't
people
believe you've
want
been denied any discovery.
well, I have not received it, Your
You
Honor.
received all the discovery on this file.
Again, Your Honor, what is on this file? I would argue that this case involves a relationship. Permission to enter is one of the issues at issue in this file,
And
right? And so her
potentially.
statements and their relationship and whether or not he had permission to enter is based on the nature of their relationship at the time. She makes various statements regarding their relationship at the time on video. There are also various statements that were likely made regarding the same in all of these other cases.
On the same date and time of this incident we were talking about?
No, but Your
I
Honor.
can give you permission to enter my house today, and I can change it tomorrow.
Sure.
I can give you permission to enter my house based on our relationship this morning, and I can change it this afternoon.
I agree with Your Honor.
What does another cases have to do with this home invasion? It's not relevant. You can call your witness.
And Your Honor, I'm not trying to argue with Your Honor. I was just trying to make a record that I will not have a full and fair opportunity.
I disagree. I believe that you've gotten all of the discovery. You were before, we were here in August when we waived the 21 days, and there was some additional discovery that was sought. I was notified then that there was 3 additional files. Then there was a motion that was set to address his bond. We addressed that in October 20th. And there was nothing then that was stated that said, hey, I'm being withheld some discovery. I don't know if I'm going to have time to aptly prepare for this. None of those things happened. This was scheduled for today's date. We have our witness here today. And I am here today to run this exam. And you have received all the discovery on this home invasion on this date and time. What statements were made relative to any of the other 3 files are not relevant for this file.
Okay, so I just want to note for Your Honor.
You've noted it. We're not going to
contradicted by prior.
We're not going to. I don't need you to note it 3 different times. Prior testimony in court. What testimony?
If her statements are contradicted, her credibility will become at issue.
Contradicted how?
The prosecutor and you.
Contradicted how?
So, Your Honor, if somebody testifies to something for which they made a prior statement that is contradicted.
Biggin, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so very much. Welcome, Biggin Raiders. We are underway here with a case that is not getting off to the greatest start with the defense attorney. So where we're at right now is this defense attorney is saying that he's not prepared to move forward with this exam because he hasn't gotten all the discovery. Problem is the discovery that he wants is for different cases. And so for the case at hand on this particular file, he's gotten all the discovery. So he's a little bit on thin ice here with the judge. The judge is kind of not having it. And yes, by the way, judge got a blowout. She got her hair did and she looks awesome. So we've got a whole bunch of things I need to catch up on. So let me go back really quick here. Legal fiction, 10 gifted memberships again. Thank you so very much. And
dang, dude.
I know, he's making it rain. That's 20 so far. Let's go back. We had Andy, the left-handed bandit, for $2. Flowchart extension fee for Java Puppy. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. And then Phil with 10 gifted memberships. What? So that's 30. That's amazing. So thank you very much, Phil. That's very generous of you. And then Sparkle Poots. Sparkle Poots gifted 1 membership. Welcome to all the new members. Thank you for joining us.
I'm poor.
Oh, come on. That's very generous of you, Sparkle Poots. So thank you, Mima. I appreciate it. And then Andy, again, 5 gifted memberships. I'm losing count here. This is awesome. Thank you so much. It's raining green in here. Hallelujah. So, all right.
Hallelujah.
All
Green
right.
is my
So,
favorite color.
I'm sorry, Sly. Go ahead.
Oh, all I said was green was my favorite color.
Aw, mine's
Me
blue.
too.
Actually, mine's black.
Well, that
I-
figures.
All shades of black. All right, so I think I've caught everybody up. So we're just getting underway. Basically, the charge on this guy is
He's a
home invasion.
scumbag.
Well, yeah, home invasion first degree is, I guess, the amended charge. So we've heard the word stalking. We've heard sexual conduct, and so there's a whole host of things that are really not good for this defendant. So let's keep
And we've
going.
heard an attorney that thinks his caca does not stink, and boy, is he
Mhm.
wrong.
Yeah. So let's see how much more trouble he can get himself into.
Yay!
Predict
In
the
this police
testimony
report,
today.
so this is the date of the incident on this. She spoke with the police officer. And you're saying if she made a statement that was contradictory to the police,
Or in prior police reports to videos. And if she made statements that contradict the statements that she made at Relevant today, I would not know about them and I would not have the opportunity to cross-examine about them. Therefore, it's not a full and fair opportunity to cross-examine because she's made many statements that have not been tendered to defense.
I completely
So
agree, but it's still
I'm
not
ready to
relevant.
proceed, Your Honor.
You never have an opportunity to hear or to know every statement made by your potential witness prior to running an exam. That doesn't make you have an opportunity to investigate all that. You get to investigate the evidence on this file.
Sure,
And
there
so-
may be exculpatory evidence.
Yeah,
though,
and you can,
that
if
is in
this
the
case
possession
gets
of the
bound
people
over, then
and
you
not
can
the
deal with
defense.
it at trial. Let's move on.
Thank you, Your Honor. The people will call Aaron Vidal to the stand.
Oh, may we do a housekeeping matter?
Yes.
And I apologize, Your Honor. Oh, if we're moving forward, there is a housekeeping matter at an appropriate
Yes,
time.
no,
related
you can
to-
do that now.
Okay, Your Honor, regarding bond, we had a motion on October 20th regarding Mr. Marin's bond.
Okay, this is relative to bond or?
It's relative to bond.
Okay,
and I
let me
just
swear
want-
this witness in. Can you raise your right hand?
Yes,
Do
ma'am.
you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
You can have a seat. Okay, what are you addressing relative to bond?
On the 20th, Your Honor, of October, Your Honor ruled to amend the bond so that Mr. Marin could return to 2722 East Michigan Avenue after speaking with the complaining witness, and Your Honor made a ruling that would allow him Tuesday through Sunday to appear there because the complaining witness indicated she would not be there any other day besides Monday.
Correct.
That I'm being told by the tether part of pretrial services that they have not received that order from Your Honor's office, or it hasn't been amended from this court. And that's the information that I'm getting. So I just wanted to note that to Your Honor, that the tether company is telling him that under his orders from Your Honor, he is still not allowed to return to that building currently. And I wasn't sure if maybe I needed to file an order or.
There is an updated PA 53. It says in the other conditions, do not be within 2,000 feet of where Marlette Wallace lives, works, or goes to school. Defendant is not allowed to work at People's Kitchen on Mondays. GPS with victim notification is ordered. I think, and I'm assuming that the GPS company got this. They have not notified me of any violation, by the way.
Yeah, no, he hasn't returned because he's waiting to make sure everything is cleared. And that the tether sent me an email yesterday indicating that they still have not received notice of an amended bond from your office. That's
Okay, my staff will take care of that today.
And then one final housekeeping matter, I may be playing videos if statements made by witnesses are contradicted by the statements that were made during body cam videos. And so your staff had indicated to me that I could play videos through Zoom.
Yeah, that's the best way because that cord doesn't work. So you would need to log into Zoom and then I would give you the ability to share your screen.
And then could I please have the Zoom ID, Your Honor?
876 493 1931.
Did you say 3-1?
3-1, yes.
Fine.
Or you can, actually, let me give your witness some information. What was his name again?
Aaron Vidal.
Okay, Mr. Vidal, have you ever testified in court before? Okay, so there's a microphone that's in front of you. That microphone will not amplify your voice, so you need to speak loud and clear so that I can hear your responses.
Okay.
If there's an objection, you'll stop speaking immediately so that I can address that objection and then tell you if you can give your response or not. You must answer yes or no questions with a yes or no. Mm-hs and uh-hs we cannot understand on the record.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you state your first and last name and spell them both?
Aaron Fidel, AARON,
Just spell that again.
BEDELL.
Thank you. You can, proceed, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. And just for clarification, I would ask for a sequestration to order be put into effect. I know that there are no witnesses that we plan on calling that are in the courtroom, but I just wanted to put that on the record.
Sequestration is granted. I did note that there was a young lady that I believe is the victim that was seated next to this witness, and when he was called, she stepped out. The
Correct, Your Honor.
Sequestration is ordered. And so that means for you, sir, you're not to discuss any portions of your testimony with any other witness. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Bedell, do you know Marlette Wallace?
Yes, I do.
And how do you know her?
We've been friends for about 15 years.
Back on August 16th of 2025, are you aware where she was staying at the time?
As far as I know, she lived at the same address for a while.
All right. We found our flight attendant. So she is backstage. There we
Hey,
are.
hey, everyone.
Hey. We had some fun super chats.
Sorry, Poots, but goalies beat stream every day. I can't help it.
Yeah.
No, and
Well, we got some super chats for you. So we've got Andy. Hold on, Andy.
Yeah, I think that's some very good priority choices on your part.
So we got Fancy Pants Ice Ball fee for Therina, and then also a Zamboni fee.
Oh my gosh, you all are so very kind. Thank you. I appreciate it. In all honesty, it's just exciting season for us. Our AHL team, which is the farm team for the Red Wings, is now undefeated in their season with 8-0-0 for their ranks. So it's just great to be there and be witnessing it, and then also getting a chance to meet a good number of the team, including our captain, as well as the two goalies, which if anybody knows me, they know I'm not a hockey fan, I'm a goalie fan. So to me, that just tops it.
So I do have one question, Thor.
Yes, my Poots.
Does this mean that when it comes to recruiting time for the Wings, that you're going to lose a lot of your current
Yes and no. So every NHL team has what they call their farm team, which is a local AHL team, American Hockey League. Which is also known as the farm team. So we know some of our players that we are lucky to still have to not be on the Wings and are likely going to be Red Wings next season based on performance. However, just because you make it to the Griffins does not mean that you're automatically guaranteed to work your way to the Red Wings. So yes, there are some players we know we may not have, and then there are players that we know aren't going to go anywhere. They're going to be AHL level. That doesn't make them bad players. They're just not NHL level players. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
Just wondered.
Well, there you go. All right. I learned something new. So I've got a few super chats and things to catch up on here. Where did we leave off? Cheshire Cat. Congratulations, Cheshire, member for 17 months. We're so darn glad you're here, and membership's on me, I guess. So thank you very much for the super chat, Cheshire. Oh, and again, ladies' night, have a drink on me, I guess, as well. So why not? Thank you, Cheshire Cat. We appreciate
Cheers,
it.
Cat.
Woohoo! All right, let's keep going.
He's just trying to get us to stop using that credit card.
I know. We haven't found the limit yet. Dan keeps getting it increased for us. So,
Would that be an address located on 825 South Washington Avenue?
Yes, sir.
Is that in the city of Lansing,
Yes, sir.
Ingham County, state of Michigan?
Yes, sir.
Were you present on August 16th of 2025?
You have to be muted.
I apologize, Your Honor.
No problem.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Sure. Were you present on August 16th of 2025 at Miss Wallace's address?
Yes, sir.
And why were you there?
I started the day by going to hang out with her, and I ended up staying the night because she was afraid.
Understood. Did you end up staying the night that day?
Yes,
Where did you sleep?
on the couch.
Was there a point in the night where you were woken up?
Yes.
What woke you up?
Mr. Marion coming through her second floor awning door.
So coming through where?
Her second floor awning door.
Thank you.
So you say second floor. Does she live in an apartment?
It's an apartment building. She's located on the second floor of the apartment building.
And when you say the second floor awning, is there some way
There's
to?
like a balcony that sticks out, and somehow Mr. Marion was able to scale the building and come up onto her balcony and through her back door. There's also a couch in her house that locks that door. Typically, Marlette will keep that door open slightly from time to time to let her cats run on the balcony. And so it was unlocked on that evening.
Okay, let me just get an understanding because I wasn't clear. So when you're saying awning, you're saying that that's the area that opens up from a balcony?
It's a balcony that is off of the backside of her house. Or
Okay.
apartment, excuse me.
And so you can't walk upstairs to get to that balcony?
No, you have to scale the building in order to climb up onto it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. And you said that you saw Mr. Marin open the door?
Yes. Well, I did not see him open the door. I saw him once he was flying over the couch.
Okay, understood. Had you met Mr. Marin previously?
Earlier that day was my first interaction with him.
Okay. So is that individual, Mr. Marin, is he here in the courtroom right now?
Yes, sir.
Could you please identify him by a piece of clothing that he's wearing?
He was wearing a black suit with a red tie.
Your Honor, may the record reflect that the witness identified the defendant.
Any objection to identification?
No objection, Your Honor.
Identification is noted.
You stated that you saw Mr. Marin jumping over the couch. Could you please explain that a little bit more?
So the door to her balcony is blocked by her sectional couch. And when he opened the door, he had to go over the couch in order to enter into the home. And I was asleep on that couch when he entered the home.
When you woke up and you saw him jumping over the couch, where did you see him going?
He beelined it straight for Marlette's room.
Was Miss Wallace in that room at the time?
Yes, she was laying in her bed. I don't know if she was asleep or not, but she was in her room in her bed.
Was there anyone else present in the apartment at that time?
No, sir.
What did Mr. Marin do when he got to the door?
To the door.
To Miss Wallace's door?
Well, he went straight into her room and turned the lights on, and I proceeded to follow in behind him after getting up off the couch.
Why did you start following him?
As soon as I got up off the couch.
Why did you start following him?
Because I know that Marlette was terrified of him and that he should not have been in her home. And the whole reason that I was even there is because she was scared of him. So I immediately went to him.
When you went into the room as well, what ended up happening?
He was begging and pleading to speak with Marlette, and she and I were both telling him that he needed to leave. And he just kept asking for time to be able to speak with her, and she kept refusing.
Did he end up leaving after those initial statements for him to leave? What did he do instead?
He went through a whole range of emotions. He went from being combative and aggressive towards me to like being nice and telling me that I'm a nice guy. I just don't understand what's going on. I just kept reiterating, look, man, I don't really care what's going on between you and my life, but you need to leave here. She clearly does not want you here. Please go.
Was Mr. Marin aggressive at all to you?
Yes.
How so?
Multiple times. Inside of her bedroom, he like rushed me a couple times trying to intimidate me. We kind of just pushed each other a little bit, and then that's when he changed his attitude. Started trying to tell me like, look, I think you're a nice guy. You just don't really understand like, everything that's going on. And then went back to looking at Marlette, asking if he could just have some time to speak with her.
What happened after that?
After that, we started making our, Marlette kind of made her way past and started walking towards her front door. Mr. Marin started walking that way, got close to the front door of her apartment, and turned around and started getting aggressive. He rushed at me. We ended up in a tussle. He swung at me, nicked the tip of my nose. I had a messed up wrist at the time from a work injury, and I hit him with a closed fist in the side of the face. Marlette had opened her door at this point, and I more or less bull rushed him out of the property, turned around and immediately slammed the door shut and we locked it.
Now, you had stated that he ultimately swung at you, grazing your nose. Did he do that before you punched him? Did you consent to that contact? What happened after Mr.
What kind of question is that? Did you consent to him punching you, or at least trying to punch you?
I was wondering the same thing. I'm like, wait, did I hear that right? Sir, did you consent to being assaulted?
Right? Like,
really?
Weird question. Let me catch up on some super chats. Oh, yes, Mima. Did you have a point to make?
No, it's just clearing my throat. Thank you.
Oh, it was a very aggressive throat clearing, like, ahem, I have something to say.
Well, I didn't have it muted, sue me.
You're good. You're good. All right. Where were we? Jen Regier, $5 super chat. Now, if Mr. Allen were a goalie in his spare time.
Oh my God,
yes.
my life would be complete.
Yes.
And thank you very much, Jen. And then we've got Andy again, $2 new cables for Cheshire Cat and catnip fee. Thank you, Andy. I'm sure Cheshire appreciates
Wait, did I
that.
just channel 4?
Did you just what?
Channel 4.
Oh, probably.
I'd like to be the first to thank you for your excellent life choices.
Right. And then we got Legal Fiction, $9.99 super chat. I used my own credit card, which is paid from Cheshire's checking account. Very clever. Love that. And I think you followed that up with, this way you get the points, he gets the bill. So, love it. And Phil for $10, Canadian. Fuel for the wood chipper. I think we're going to need it. Thank you very much, Phil. Definitely, I think we're going to need some fuel for this wood chipper. All right. So here's where we're at. So this guy has entered through a back, like, I don't know if it's a balcony door. I think that's what he said. that was blocked by a couch, so not really a door that you're supposed to be going in and out of. This guy, her friend, was asleep on the couch. I thought he said it was a sexual couch. It's not. It's a sectional couch.
Okay,
Clarification
that
there.
makes more sense.
Yeah. So I was like, the what couch? So, um, so yeah, he came in, went right to the victim's bedroom door, and they got into a bit of a scuffle. And our friend here on the witness stand did not consent to being punched.
Being
So, that's where we're at. And Cheshire Cat, add all of my credit card to the wood chipper. Thank you. We're gonna need it. All right. So let's keep going.
Mr. Marin was
Wait,
out of the apartment.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, but I do have a question.
Yes.
What exactly is the defense trying to say?
Well, I don't know yet because the prosecution is questioning the witness at this point.
Okay, well, I'll be over here now. Thanks.
Okay, yeah, you just go over there. I'll call you when the prosecution starts talking. All good. It's hard to keep track of who's talking. These people are small on the screen, but yeah, this is the prosecution is questioning the witness. So I believe it's their witness. So we'll hear from, I'm sure, the defense next with some questions that are probably going to be awesome.
I went out onto the balcony. I told Marla to call the police. She went and locked herself in the bathroom. I went out and started speaking with Mr. Marin on her balcony as he was trying to get into his car. He was clearly, at the time, you could smell alcohol on his breath, and I was hoping that they would buy enough time that the police would arrive before he was able to leave the scene.
Did he leave the scene prior to police arriving?
Yes.
And police did arrive that night?
Yes, sir. Rather quickly, actually.
One moment, Your Honor.
I just have a question while you deal with that. You mentioned earlier, sir, that this was your second time seeing the defendant, Mr. Marin,
Yes, sir.
and then you saw him earlier that day?
Yes.
Why is that?
Marlette and I had gone to, I believe it's called Lansing Lake.
Lansing Lake?
Lake Lansing.
Lake Lansing?
Yeah, we had gone to Lake Lansing and we were out there at the beach area and Mr. Marin just showed up out of the blue there. And she asked him to leave. I had actually gone to the bathroom and when I came back, he was speaking to Marlette. I had no idea who he was. She clearly did not want him there. I asked him to please leave. He proceeded to try and make me feel weird. It was a very odd conversation. He was like, yeah, me and Marlette were having sex last night. And she told me that you look like Shrek and just, he was trying to clearly get under my skin. And I had no idea who this guy was.
Okay, but she lives on South Washington, correct? Not near Lake Lansing?
Correct.
Okay. You can continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Nothing additional.
Cross-examination.
Your Honor, I just wanted to make sure I have some video queued up.
All right, Mima, this is the prosecution. Got it? And he's got video. So
Shut up.
He's gonna show us what we need to see. So
Well, I need to see it.
I
Okay.
know.
Absolutely, you just, let me see.
I just need to get my the Dropbox videos out. I was trying not to do anything that would distract from the direct examination.
Got it. Yeah, you should be able to get everything running, and I'm going to make you a co-host so that you can share your screen without problem.
Thank you, Your Honor. We are ready.
Okay, are you good to see the cross-exam?
Your Honor, I'm having a problem where I can't make this stop making noise and reverberating. I'm gonna sign out, and if I choose to.
You said reverberating? Like it's making a background noise, what you
It's
mean?
making a background noise. It's repeating everything in my iPad, and for some reason, I'm a bad technology
It's an
person.
echo. It's an echo, buddy. Echo. But whatever. I don't know what the fade in, fade out was. I don't know if that was they played the video and then we didn't see the video. I'm not sure what happened there. Um, but while I do have it paused, man, you guys are killing super chats. Muse, friend, congratulations, member for 13 months. Love for the ladies. Thanks for your good work. Oh, thanks, Muse. Appreciate
Love you,
it.
Muse.
Muse, honey, thank you. I was trying to find you in the chat and you just would not highlight, but that was very sweet.
And Andy, again, coming at us with another $2. Save the Cats credit cards fundraiser fee. Thank you, Andy.
Awesome.
And Tammy, do you wonderful ladies have a YouTube channel? You all are a lot of fun. Thanks. Well, thank you, Tammy.
Thank you so much, Tammy.
We don't
That's
have a
so
YouTube
sweet.
channel. This is our YouTube channel.
I was gonna say yes, we do.
Apparently.
We do have a channel. We just let Colin take the credit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what this is. So,
This is
but
it.
thank you. Thank you, Tammy. We appreciate that.
Thanks, Tammy.
All right, let's keep going.
Are we hearing it or just you hearing it?
Just
I think
the
Pat counts
iPad
as
is, Your
ample.
Honor.
iPad.
Are you able to turn the volume down?
I don't know why, but every time I turn it down, it turns itself back up. It's like a weird feature of Zoom. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. And if I need to actually,
So, are you trying to say your iPad is possessed? What's happening? It's not a feature of Zoom, idiot. Ugh, okay.
play the video,
All right,
I'll
listen, I
sign
don't know what's
back
going
in
on
if that's
with
okay
Zoom.
with Your Honor.
Zoom on my laptop, if I try to turn my camera on right now, it shuts my whole computer down.
I wish I could give you some explanation of why.
That's all right. Okay, you can proceed.
All right.
And of course, I start freaking out because I didn't hear sound, and I'm like, "What's going on?"
Mr. Bedell?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just, I know I asked you, but I like to get people's names correct, so. All right, Mr. Bedell, I just first like to ask you a little bit about what your preparation to testify today was. Did you take any measures or review any paperwork or any statements you made in police reports to prepare to testify today?
No.
Okay. Did you review any videos that were given to you by police, for example, of like your earlier statements? I'm sorry?
I've been provided nothing.
Okay. Did you meet with the prosecutor prior to today? Have you met with representatives from the Ingham County Prosecutor's Office regarding your testimony?
The only person that I've spoken to in regards to this case was a victim rights advocate.
Victim rights advocate. So prior to today, you have not spoken with anybody from the Ingham County Prosecutor's Office?
Not that I can recall, no.
Okay. And today, did you speak with the assistant prosecutor regarding your testimony today?
Yes, momentarily on the hall.
Okay. Did he discuss with you your potential testimony?
He told me that I would be testifying today.
That's it.
I would need to speak today.
Okay. I guess I was just, I'm just trying to cover my bases here. Did you guys have any discussion regarding what you would testify to?
No.
Okay. Did you have any discussion regarding potential cross-examination?
No.
Okay. So, Okay, so I want to talk to you about, you said you're a longtime friend of Marlette Wallace?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how long have you guys been friends?
Just short of 15 years.
Okay, and do you live, I'm just guessing based on your lack of knowing Lake Lansing. Are you from somewhere else?
I live in Ann Arbor.
In Ann Arbor,
Yeah.
okay. And how often do you guys see each other and talk?
Depends on the year. Sometimes we're seeing each other like multiple times a month, other times, we're 6-10 months without seeing each other.
Okay.
Depends on what's going on in life.
How often were you guys interacting, whether talking or seeing each other in person, around the time of this incident?
So I actually hadn't spoken to Marlette in 7 or 8 months before the day of the incident.
You didn't speak at all?
Yeah, well, I mean, social media speaking, things like that, but I've been very busy with work and she's been doing things.
Okay.
And then afterwards, I found out that she was scared to speak to me because of Mr. Manning.
Okay, so you did continue to follow her social media? Is that what you're saying? But besides that, you didn't speak for 6 or 7 months?
Correct.
Okay. And were you aware that Marlette was in a dating relationship with Mr. Barron?
No.
So prior to August 16th, when you saw him at Lake Lansing, did you have any awareness that Marlette had prior been in a relationship with Mr. Marin?
Part of our friendship doesn't really involve who she's dating. It's not something that is important that I call and check up on who she's dating.
Okay, and I guess I'm asking a little bit of a different question. I was just asking, were you aware?
No, I did not know of Mr. Marin until I met him at Lake Lansing.
Okay. Were you aware that she was in a relationship with anybody?
No.
So on August 16th is when you and Marlette were at the public beach at Lake Lansing. Is that correct?
Correct.
Were you aware that that Marlette had a FaceTime call with Mr. Marin while at the beach?
Your Honor, I'm going to object to relevance.
Did you want to respond to the objection?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe it builds towards relevance. Your Honor actually asked him some questions regarding the incident at the beach. And I'm just asking some cross-examination questions relevant to that particular incident.
Your question was whether or not he was aware if there was a phone call prior to?
Yes, and it's related to his.
Objections.
Okay, thank you. And I'm sorry I missed your answer, Mr. Bedell. Were you aware that Marlette had FaceTimed Mr. Marin from the Lake Lansing public beach? Okay, and so then there was an interaction at the public beach, right? There was no physical assault that took place during that interaction, correct?
No.
No assault from Mr. Marin upon you?
No.
No assault from Mr. Marin upon Marley?
No.
And I apologize. What do you normally call Miss Wallace? Is it Marley, Marlette?
Marley, Marlette.
Oh, all three. Okay. I just didn't want to confuse you by using the incorrect name. Okay, so there's a verbal disagreement that happens with Mr. Marin and Marley, correct?
Yes.
And this isn't a public place. Was in a public place, true? He had a right to be there?
Yeah.
Okay, but you told him he should leave?
Yes.
Okay. Did you threaten him to
that
get
he
him to
was
leave?
making Marlette uncomfortable and that he should just go.
Okay. Did you threaten him in any way and during that interaction?
No, I didn't even know who he was.
Okay, did you shove him during that interaction?
No.
Okay. So when you came to town, your plan was to go to Lake Lansing for the day with Marlette?
No, I came to town and we made a plan to just go out to Lake Lansing once I was here.
Okay. And
I came to town to celebrate my birthday, which is the 19th of August.
so you're coming to town to sort of celebrate your birthday with Marlette? Okay. And you end up going back to her apartment and sleeping. And so based on your statement that you were celebrating, did you engage in, I guess first, let me ask, did you guys go and drink any alcohol either at the beach or at your time after the beach before going to sleep?
No, both Marla and I were sober.
Okay. And just to be clear, are you saying that you were completely sober, that there were no other substances used, for example, marijuana?
Correct.
All right, no marijuana or any substance of any kind.
I don't like where this guy's going. I think this line of questioning is potentially going to go to a place that I'm going to be really angry about in a half a second here. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you got us.
Yeah. So.
And we got
I
one
don't know.
help.
It
I
might
just
be
gotta
about
say.
to go down because Jedi's going to go off. We don't know. So.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love it when Jedi goes off.
Oh, we'll see. I'm going to let him off his leash a little bit and see what he has to say, but
Where's the lightsaber?
yeah, exactly.
Well, let that
Firing that up right
velociraptor
now.
run, honey.
Oh, and I've got the hammer ready if you need to borrow it.
Right, absolutely. All right, let's see.
Correct.
Okay. Besides going to the beach, did you do anything else to celebrate?
Yes, she took me to some Asian massage place at the mall. She was returning stuff to Dick's Sporting Goods, and then there's like a open place where there's like 20 beds and you can get a massage in there, and she and I both got one.
Okay. And then you went back to her apartment?
Correct.
So there were no bars involved or anything like that?
No.
Okay. All right, so then you are sleeping on her couch.
Correct.
That is next to a door wall.
Her front door is the front part of her sectional, and then her balcony door.
What the hell is a door wall? Did you catch that? He's like, you're sleeping on the couch, which is in front of the door wall.
A door wall
mean-
is a sliding patio door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
that's
it's
a
just a
weird way to say
weird-
patio door.
Right. Like it's just like
Depends
Uh,
on where you live, I guess. I've heard
Okay,
it.
maybe.
Different parts, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I've
I've
heard
never
it
heard that.
frequently too. I've heard it frequently too, especially like with mobile homes because they're usually on a wall that's not very large, so it takes up the majority of the wall. But
Okay.
still, it's just a funky way of saying patio door.
All right. I'm going with legal fiction. It's like a narwhal. It has a horn. All right.
Or it's the L part of her sectional. It's a very tiny one.
Okay, I'm just trying to picture this. So there's an L-shaped sectional that her front door kind of is next to the one part of the L.
Correct.
And then her balcony door, and is that a sliding glass door?
No, it's opens outwards.
It opens outwards.
Correct.
Okay. And so you wake up to that door being opened.
I woke up to him coming over the couch.
Okay. And you used this term during your direct examination that he flew over the couch.
Yeah.
What exactly did you mean by that?
I mean, like, he came with intent over the couch.
He came with intent.
Like the couch is relatively high. He like hurtled over the couch into the house. That's what awoke him.
He hurtled? Like were his hands, or did he just jump over? Did he
Like I
climb
said,
over?
I don't know. I just saw him literally in the air going over the couch, and that's when I woke up, saw him, was like, what the hell is going on?
Okay. Did you say anything to him?
there wasn't really an opportunity. By the time I noticed what was happening, he was already beelining it down the hallway to my room. He said it's a very tiny apartment.
I have a quick question. Was it the same couch that you're sleeping on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I was on the long part, and the short part is what covers.
Oh, because it's a section.
Yes.
And just to be clear, where he came over the couch, was it over your body?
No, I was on the long part of the couch, and the sectional L part, the short part, is what's in front of the bathroom.
Okay, so he came over the short part, that's not over where you were sleeping. Okay, and did he see you?
I would have to ask him.
Okay, you didn't get any indication that he saw you.
All that I saw was him flying over the couch, heading straight to it.
Okay, so he walked towards her room, okay, and entered it. True. And he was asking to speak with Marlette.
Marlette told him that he was not allowed to be there to get out. And he said, please just give me time. Like, I just need a couple minutes to talk to you. Like, please let me just talk to you.
Okay, so he wasn't attempting to assault Marlette, like that you saw.
No, he did not attempt to assault Marlette.
Okay, and he didn't attempt to break any property, did he?
No, he was at the time pleading to speak with Marlette.
Okay, he was pleading to speak with Marlette.
Right.
And I kind of want to skip forward in time here. At the end of this incident, you spoke with the police, right? You spoke with multiple police officers, right? And when you were speaking with police, did you understand that it was important to be truthful with them?
Yeah. Speaking with police.
Yeah, okay. And you understood that when you're speaking to the police about an alleged crime, that it's very important to be truthful, right? And so when you spoke to the police at the time of this incident, you understood the importance of being truthful, right?
Yes, my grandfather was a highly decorated state trooper, former state trooper, and I understand the importance. Yes.
Okay. And would you say that your memory of events generally gets better with time or worse? Like you remember something, okay, so you, okay. And so would you agree with me that your memory of what happened that night was likely better when you were talking to police the night of the event?
I would say that's accurate.
Okay. And you believe that your statements that you made to the police, because you understand the importance of telling the truth to police, and because your memory would have been better, that those statements would probably be the most accurate statements regarding what happened.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So getting back to.
Can I stop you real quickly? I'm gonna have him escorted out. Okay, you can continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Okay, so getting back to the incident, okay, so Mr. Marin is inside of Marlette's bedroom. It's a single bedroom apartment?
Yes.
Okay, and so he's inside of Marlette's bedroom and he's asking to speak to her. You go in there, right? And isn't it true that you tell him to leave?
Yes.
And you shoved him?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Do you remember telling the police?
Until he charged me.
Okay, he charged at you. Do you remember that you told the police that you shoved him inside of her bedroom?
Once he charged me.
Okay, so when you say he charged you, you would agree with me that he never touched you.
I was intimidated. I was afraid he was in the swing. I could smell the alcohol on his breath. And I was concerned that he was going to do something to me.
This is a small apartment, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so when you say charged you.
He moved about 3 feet in my direction angrily.
He moved 3 feet in your direction. He didn't have any fists up, right?
His body was up like this.
So he didn't have any fists up, did he?
Was he ready to spawn? No.
Okay.
I need you to keep your voice up, sir.
I'm sorry.
I didn't hear your last statement.
I said, if you mean was he ready to spar? No.
Okay.
Okay. And he didn't make any movement towards, like with his arms towards hitting you.
He raised his arms like this.
He raised his arms backwards, like this,
Up, and an upwards motion.
like this.
Yes.
I guess I'm confused.
It was an intimidation. I don't know how to define that. I'm not
Okay.
an expert
It
in
wasn't
movements, but
It wasn't a move that made you believe he was going to.
it was a
take
move
swing
that
on
made
you.
me feel like he was going to potentially do something to me.
Potentially.
Yes.
Okay. At no point did he put his hands on you, did he?
In that moment, yes. Once I pushed him backwards, he came back to me, and then we kind of stopped. And that's when he had a complete attitude change towards me and was like, "Look, I think you're probably a really good guy, but you just don't understand what's going on here."
Okay, so I just want to get this straight. So before you pushed him, he had not made contact with you in any way. True?
He had not made direct contact with me.
Okay. And you shoved him, right? And you knocked him backwards.
Yes.
True?
Yes.
And then after you shoved him and knocked him backwards, his attitude changed with you, right?
Correct.
And he told you he believes you're a nice guy and that you just don't understand the context of what's going on in this situation, right? And so he never took a swing on you at that point, right? Okay. And so that was the first shove, right? And it's true that you shoved him a second time in the living room. Isn't that true?
After he was home.
Okay. Do you remember that you actually told the officers that there were 3 separate times that you shoved Mr. Marin?
The third shove was me shoving him on the house.
Okay. So, and that you actually told the officers, and you just tell me if I'm correct or not, that you told the officers that you shoved Mr. Marin when he was at the door, in the doorway.
It was not in the door, it was near the door.
Okay, he was near the door,
Right.
You shoved him, and then he took a swing on you. Isn't that true?
After he had charged towards me from the front door.
All right. Is this guy going to land this plane? What does this matter? Like, who shoved who where? Did the guy enter without permission? Yes. So, I don't know where all these questions are going.
I'm really stuck on this. Well, you said he saw him fly over the couch. So did he use his hands? Or did he? It's like, okay, between that and this whole, so he didn't have a fist up at you then,
right? Like, what is that? Somebody can get puffy chested,
square
and
off
just,
at somebody.
you know,
It's intimidating
right.
nature, and I don't know what else to say here, and that's where I'm getting stuck on this whole thing. Like, if I was in that courtroom or on a jury or something listening to this guy, I would have no regard for this attorney and any question he asked, because it's like, wait, you don't understand what it means to square up?
Right. And like,
Okay.
who does that? Who gets like what I'm picturing is like the Fighting Irish, like, you know, like the guy with the fists up. Like, no,
the Notre Dame mascot.
That. Right. Nobody does that.
No.
When you square up, you're not like coming at like with your fists up necessarily, unless you're like, I don't know.
Put them up. Put them up.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
put up your
Exactly.
dukes.
Exactly.
I mean, that's questionable. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, the guy, first of all, he wakes up to a guy flying through the air, you know, from the balcony into this apartment, and is like, what is happening? Of course he's going to be just like, what's going on here? And, you know, I don't understand why who shoved who is even part of this questioning. He was in the apartment, was he not? Yes. Let's move on. You know?
Exactly. He wasn't supposed to be there. He was there. He woke you up. You were intimidated. That alone would intimidate somebody.
Right. Exactly.
So drop it. Just drop it. Who cares if he pointed at his toes over as he hurtled over a couch, but his fists were down, so it doesn't count.
Right. Right.
Come on. Get over it.
All right. While we're
I know if something comes in my window or dives over a damn thing near me, I got a 38 right under my pillow.
And I expect that you would use it. to be very honest.
Me too. Me too.
Oh, yeah, I would.
I would.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
my,
would,
my
Mima.
dogs might be scared. Of course I would.
Right? All right, let me catch up on some super chats here. So, Sparkle Poots, have I mentioned I dislike this attorney? Yes, you have. And just for good measure, bless his heart
Oh,
in the most
bless his
southern way
heart.
possible. Thank you for the super chat, Mima. Andy, I need a lawyer. Thanks, Cheshire Cat. All right. Thank you for the super chat. And then Sparkle Poots again. I am Jedi. Go off time. Well, he didn't go where I thought he was going to go. I just based on his weird discomfort in framing his question, I was fully prepared for him to go all victim shame and start questioning if the witness and the victim were having relations as part of their celebration. And if he would have gone there, I would have flown off the damn handle because what
I
does
know,
that
but
matter?
where you went when you went there was perfectly fine.
Yep. So, all right. Well, we've been going for an hour and 15. I'm going to let this play a little bit more. This case is, like I said at the beginning, it's over 2 hours long. We're not doing the whole thing tonight. So I'm going to let this play a little bit more, and then we'll see if we've got a clean stopping point, and we will go from there. So let's get back into it.
We walked towards the front door and then he got really aggressive, charged at me again, and that's when I shoved him back. He swung at me, hit me in the nose, and then I hit him with my closed fist on the side of the face, and then I shoved him out of the apartment, and then turned around, went back in, and locked the door.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I get all of this very clear, okay? So I'm gonna kind of take it one step at a time, if that's okay. So you've already shoved Mr. Marin once, right? Now Mr. Marin is in the doorway because he was proceeding to leave, correct?
He was not proceeding to leave.
Well, he walked all the way to the
followed
doorway,
my
correct?
right out into the living room, which is where the door is. So I mean, anything that took place in the living room, I guess you could consider he was attempting to leave, but no, his actions, body language, everything were not that he had any intention to leave.
Okay, and he was begging, and throughout this whole time, he's begging, can I just have 2 minutes, 5 minutes,
Yes.
that sort of thing, right?
Correct.
Right. And so he's within 3 feet of the doorway. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, anywhere in her living room is within 4 feet. Of the
Okay.
door.
And again, he didn't actually make any contact with you, correct?
Correct.
And you shove him a second time. Is that true?
The second time is when he rushed me.
Okay. He rushed you, but he didn't touch you, did he?
By the time that he was in my face, I don't know how to explain what happened other than he came at me and I wanted him to get away from me.
Okay. So you pushed him a second time, right? And it was only after that second push that Mr. Marin took a swing and grazed your nose, I believe is what you described it as. That grazing of your nose, it did not hurt you, did it? Okay. Did it actually touch your nose or did it just come near your nose? Because it's a little unclear from what you told the police. Nicked the tip of your nose,
yes.
But it didn't cause you any pain or anything like that?
No.
Okay. And then at that point, you punched Mr. Marin with a closed fist on this.
More of a smack, but yes.
Okay, you said you had a closed fist.
Yeah, my wrist was messed up from a work injury, so I couldn't really punch. So like that.
I guess what if you a smack?
It was a closed fist.
I just want to understand what you mean.
A closed fist smack.
Okay, so like it was you swung your arm, but you hit him with a closed fist
yes.
on the side of his face.
Yes.
Okay, and Mr. Marin never took another swing on you, did he?
No, we didn't have a chance. I flushed him out of the apartment.
Okay, but he never tried to take another swing on you, did he?
No.
Okay, and so you hit him with your fist to the side of his face, right? And then you shoved him now the third time, right? And you like, it was more like, I think you described it as like almost a bum rush
Yes.
out of the apartment. Okay. And at no point during that did he attempt to attack you.
He turned around and tried to come back through the door, but we had blocked it.
But he didn't take another swing on you, did he? He didn't try to assault you in any way, did he?
He had already tried to assault me, and
I'm saying prior, I just want to be very clear. After you bum rushed him,
no.
did he try to assault you in any way? Okay. And then once outside of the apartment, you went out to the balcony,
Correct.
right? And saw Mr. Marin outside.
Correct.
Did Mr. Marin attempt to assault you at that time?
We couldn't use what maybe was good. We had already scheduled it at once, but
So he didn't attempt to get up there a second time? And he didn't attempt to throw anything at you? Or did he tell you he was going to assault you?
No.
Did he make any threats towards you? All right. And just to be clear, throughout this entire incident, Mr. Marin never made any assaultive threats towards you, did he?
just gestures.
So, okay, but no words that were assaultive threats, wouldn't you agree? I have no further questions, Your Honor.
All right. So I think that's probably going to be the right stopping point. But just to recap, I don't know what any of this has to do with whether or not this defendant broke in to the victim's residence. Doesn't matter. I'm just at a loss. I do not like this defense attorney. I mean, I understand he's doing his job, but like, what does this have to do with anything?
Yeah, well, it's because he's doing his job badly.
Yeah, maybe.
And what he's trying to do is make it seem like the guy didn't just bust in there all aggressive. He came over and wanted to see the person who lives there. And all this other stuff is just making it seem so much worse than it is. I mean, it's almost like he's trying to make it seem like what he did was the equivalent of knock and enter and say, hey, can I talk to you? As opposed to bust through the door, fly over the couch swinging and be aggressive. I mean, personally, I can see how the two can be confused. But then again, you know, I'm blonde, so it's easy to confuse things.
Yeah, but that's where I'm confused. He didn't, what? Okay. The guy did not knock on a door. Was it locked? Was he able to just bust in? Why did he fly over the couch? What does that have to do with his arms being down but not in a fist? I'm lost.
Well, I think you have it right. He's trying to downplay the frenzy of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So he is trying to make it seem like, oh, he just went in through this door, which I don't know if it was open or not, but he just went into this door that was kind of blocked by a couch, so he had to jump over it, which, okay,
Right.
weird. Why are you going in that door when it's blocked by a couch? And why wouldn't you go to the front door? Also weird. Oh, yes, the door wall.
The door wall, yes.
He went to the
The
door
door
wall.
wall.
That was by the floor wall in the
Mhm.
ceiling floor.
Yeah.
So
Next to the
So-
floor ceiling, yeah.
he
So-
enters. He goes to the bedroom. He wants to talk to the victim. He squares up against the narwhal, but doesn't have his fists up. So the narwhal shoves him, and then the perpetrator tries to swing at him, grazes the tippy of his nose. It might have been a gentle breeze, we don't know. And then the narwhal comes back with an open closed fist and slaps him.
Hey, Jenna.
Yeah.
I think I got it, right?
Kind of close. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Are we doing? Is Colin doing the second part of this tomorrow night?
You know what? That's a good question. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow night on members, Monday, then released afterwards for everybody, for non-members. I'm not sure. It's possible. but I think we'll find out tomorrow. Either way, we will have the conclusion of this. It's just a question of, is it going to be tomorrow night during Members Monday, or are we going to see what happens on Tuesday? So we will find out.
No, that's unacceptable. I need to know the answer to this shit.
I think we all do. I mean, honestly, like, we're invested at this point. So I need to know what is going on here. I mean, my bottom line is he wasn't supposed to be in the apartment. He entered the apartment. Case closed. I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
here, but-
exactly. Somebody give me a defense of, oh, that makes perfect sense.
It's just all diversion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's really all it is.
Yeah.
That's really it. I think this attorney is just trying to say he just came over to talk to his ex, and this guy's blowing it out of proportion.
Right. Well, you know, I think El Papa's got it. We need to rent the wood chipper. So, I mean, this will give us some time, right, to get Cheshire Card. Change your name, Cheshire. It's not Cheshire Card.
The Bank of Cheshire Card.
So Cheshire Cat's card. Cheshire Card is now a thing. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yes.
we got to get Cheshire Card. Oh, he already paid for the chipper. Oh, good to know. Thank you, Andy.
And it looks like Legal Fiction already has it in possession, because it says
good.
turning off wood chipper for the evening.
Oh, I'm so glad. That's right. You know what? He had been doing sharpening, and
Gotcha.
so he had it on standby. So that's good. Okay, so we've got the chipper ready. Perfect.
Cool.
So what we're going to do is we are going to call it here for tonight. So thanks everybody for joining. We really appreciate you. Hopefully you guys had fun. And we will follow up with the conclusion. It'll either be Monday with a public release Tuesday. So like kind of members first, maybe. We'll see. Or it'll be on Tuesday. So either way, we will get to the bottom of what happened with the narwhal.
Yay.
And may I just say, we have the best chat on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
It's
we
been
do.
really fun.
You guys are amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you guys had me cracking up over here in the chat. That was awesome. So thank you, everybody. And I can't do a raid. So just remember that Grammar School is live, Legal Fiction. Thank you for posting the link to Grammar School. Head on over there. It's a good time. I will probably pop over there as well once we're done here. And Sly, anything that you want to say in closing?
Just good night, all you shining people.
Aw, I love it that we're shining people.
I know. I feel so sparkly.
I know. And speaking of sparkles, do you have any closing words to say? Hey, Mom. Okay, bye. Okay. And Serena, resident flight attendant, I think we need to hear from you. But before we do, mods, thank you very much. We love you guys. Members, to everybody who gifted memberships, had milestones, super chats. Thank you, everybody. That really helps support the channel. If you haven't already, hit the like on your way out. And with that, I'm going to leave it over to you, Thor. See us out.
Thank you, viewers. This now concludes our stream. We would like to take a moment to thank Colin for putting this together for us this evening. A big thank you to all of our viewers. You are why we're able to be here. For that very difficult job, we appreciate all you mods more than you know. Please remember to gather your belongings and return your keyboards to their upright and caps locked position. Please place all trash in the receptacles located at each exit. If you have not yet, please remember to hit your like on your way out. And as always, we thank you for flying Coolin' with Colin.
All right. Love it. So thanks, everybody. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, wait, there's no outro. So I don't have an outro to say. So that's weird.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ah, womp womp. All right. Well.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye.